should have kept the old photographs. At that time, rainwater used to come inside.
Hello, everyone, and a good day. We welcome all of the listeners who have tuned in to us today. We are very excited to present the first episode of NKC Spotlight in collaboration with the Internal Quality Assurance Cell. We extend our gratitude to our principal, Professor Dr. Moushumi Datta, for giving us this opportunity and the idea to start a podcast for the students present on the MKES campus. In today's episode, on the occasion of Foundation Day, we have guests joining us, Shri Hasmukhbhai Rambia, Honorary President Trustee of MKES Group of Institutions, Shri Digant Upadhyay, Trustee, Honorary Secretary, MKES Group of Institutions, and our ever-beloved Dr. Ansi Jose, Director, MKES Group of Institutions, joining us for today's podcast. On today's episode of the podcast, our first guest is Shri Hasmukh Rambia, Honorary President Trustee of MKES Group of Institutions. Good afternoon, sir. Sir, the history of this college tells us that the land that this institution, this college is built on was actually donated. And in today's times, as we know, the prices of the land are skyrocketing. So if it would have been used for some other cause, it would have been highly profitable. But it was so selflessly donated to building an educational institution. So could you tell us something more about why an educational institution was chosen?
Donors were staying at the South Mumbai, but they have a business in the suburban Mumbai. And they have decided to create an infrastructure in this village. Basically, that was Malad village that time, 1941. They have donated this land, 9,200 square yard. And along with that, they have donated 1,11,000 to construct the school building also.
Wow.
At the same time, they have promoted the society by gathering the people, local residents, local industrial shopkeepers and all vyaparis and everything, local social worker, Hindi Bhasi, Gujarati Bhasi and even Marathi Bhasi also.
Okay.
And they've created a society, promoted a society, and they were continuously participated in development of the college for next 25-30 years.
Wow.
Till 1980 they were participated in all the issues regarding the developing the school, as well as even they were already higher education. They have decided to support us. They have told us that you can go ahead with this without even you can promote the college and everything by additional fund from others also. You can take that also.
That was such a notable cause that the donors, they donated this land, and we are very proud to be part of such an esteemed institution today. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing that with us. So, in 1983, this college was established by the founders with the vision of educating the youth and the future of this country. It is such a commendable vision that they took up in the first place. And can you tell us about how do you see this vision being fulfilled in today's time?
1983, our ongoing trustees, Sri Santilal Chunila, Sri Hasmukhbhai Upadhyay, Sri Jawahar Shukla, Pratapbhai Gupta, and all other office bearers, they were participated and they have decided to go with the higher education in the, we have obtained the permission from the Mantralaya, and 1983 we started with the junior college as well as degree college. We had at that time 360 students approximately. At that time when we started. Now it is, you can see it is more than 9,500 students.
Yes.
So that itself shows that we have already, it was the right decision, and people are getting that advantage of that suburban Mumbai people, they are getting the advantage of the infrastructure.
Thank you so much, sir. I think the trustees and the founders would be so happy that the vision is being fulfilled today rightly and as they had hoped and as they had imagined it to be. Thank you, sir. Sir, the next question I have is, you are the Honorary President Trustee of MKES Group of Institutions. Can you please help our listeners understand, and the students especially understand, how are you related, or what are your relations to the founders of this college?
Founders were the trustees. I have never come across them personally, but then we carry out is their legacy. It is already we have completed 8 years. We are going for further 40 years, and we are going to develop the same legacy what they have proposed. We are going with that. We are going with the additional space for the higher education, as well as we are going for the project for university. We are having our own university. We have our director has made a vision for our society to go ahead with that. For next 80 years, we will be able to give you more facilities to the people of the suburban Mumbai.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, we understand that from our records, we understand that you are an alumnus of Shet Nahalchand Laluchand High School and you have pursued your engineering from Sardar Patel College of Engineering. Can you tell us where you have pursued your junior college from? And can you share some of your memorable incidents or stories from your days as a student? I think our student listeners would love to have your perspective on it.
I was the student of this NLS school. First with the primary, that was at the Jakaria Road, SV Road corner.
Okay.
Then later on this big NLS school secondary section. 1978 I passed, and then I have taken admission with the Parle College, that is Sathe College,
Yeah.
for science first year and second year. And then later on I took admission in the Sardar Patel College of Engineering. I was a very common student, and I don't have any specific memory which I could explain you right now.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, we wanted to ask you that the college has such a huge and well-planned infrastructure. And as a respected trustee of this college, are you planning any physical expansion in the future?
We are, as immediately we are going for a 20,000 square meter additional space by demolishing the 8 years old building what we have right now. It will take about 4.5 years.
Okay.
And it will be approximately 225,000 square feet additional area, which we will utilize for higher education, as well as our school will go with additional. We are trying to support the government by going with the national education policy. We will implement that part also, and we are going for our own university.
Yes.
And in the next 10 years, we have got additional 3 lakhs space in next. After finishing this project, we are going for additional 3 lakh square feet area. We are going to utilize the 100% potential of the land what the BMC proposes on this land. It is that infrastructure will definitely help the students and local students, and we are going with the big way in this education.
Thank you so much, sir. That definitely is a commendable plan. That brings us to the end of our questions for you, sir. I would like to thank you for sparing precious time. We know that you are very busy, but yet you decided to come here and tell our listeners about such wonderful facts that they might have never heard about this college. And we are very grateful and thankful to have you here with us today. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our second guest in today's episode is Shri Nagindas Khandwala, Trustee, Honorary Secretary, MKS Group of Institutions. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
It's great to have you here with us, sir, today. Sir, you are an Honorary Secretary Trustee of this college. We wanted to know as students, are you thinking about developing a campus outside this college and in other cities as well?
Yeah, outside the campus is yes, but for the other cities, that we have to see, because what is our expectations, what is the need of the student. So we will definitely think for the other cities, but definitely we are cities in the Bombay in the 100 kilometer. Definitely we will go for the future development of the student.
It's glad to know, sir, about the vision of the college and vision of the management about the future of the college. Sir, you are an alumnus of this college. As a student, what was your favorite subject in college and why? Can you let us know?
Industrial psychology is my favorite subject.
Oh wow, that is it is not an answer that everybody would expect. Maybe it's very refreshing to know that a subject like this is your favorite. Can you tell us some more about it? So why is it for your favorite?
Why? There is a reason. Because I'm the young age, I have started my industries. So I theoretically industrial psychology I read, and practically what is to be, how to be implement. That coordination I like. So it is more my favorite subject. That's why, because I am running the industries. That's why.
So that is definitely a refreshing perspective on your favorite subject. So next up, can you share with us your most significant memory of this college as a student?
Yeah, in SYBCom, I got the ADKT, and in one subject I was the top of the mark in this same industry psychology.
Okay.
And I have to celebrate with my teachers and principals, though I got the ADKT. So that is my memory with.
Wow, it shows how life has ups and downs. You top in one subject, you get a ATKT in another. Definitely must have been so confusing for you. Whether should you celebrate your highest marks in one subject, or you should be sad about failing in another.
That's why in the memory, no? It's
Yes.
good memory books.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us. And I think this was such a fun perspective about hearing about our management's, their own college and their own experiences about how, if it's okay to get a ATKT also when you know that you have gotten also the highest marks in the class. Thank you so much for being here, sir. And I think the student listeners are going to love your perspective on this college. Thank you, sir.
Our third guest on today's podcast is Dr. Mrs. Anzi Jose, Director, NKC Global Institute.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon. Thank you for being here with us today, and thank you for agreeing to answer all of our questions that we want to know more information about. Next question we have for you is, you've been in this campus since its establishment, the college campus. Can you tell our listeners something about how did it look when you had first joined?
It was very difficult. We had taken the conference room, we cannot say conference room, one room from NL High School, which they used to conduct the programs. And then we divided that into 4, 3 used for classrooms and 1 we used for all the office purpose. One corner non-teaching staff will sit, one corner teaching staff will sit, and one corner principal was sitting. So that was the situation. So and then the situation was so bad, when it used to rain, instead of water going out, the water used to come in. That was the situation. But, the people were so committed, so dedicated. We never thought our infrastructure was so bad. We thought that it is our institution. This is an opportunity for us to develop this institution. So we took it as a challenge. And we, at that time, 2 full-timers were there. Myself and one another, Dr. Cheda. She is no more now. We were the full-timers. And then we worked so hard. And I think I cannot imagine from there, we have come up to this level. From 3 rooms, we have now 4 buildings. From 3 rooms, we have around 75 classrooms. And that also, at that time, rainwater used to come inside, but now it is fully air-conditioned classroom for all the students. We are all so lucky.
Absolutely, ma'am.
The initial years, the students were so unlucky. But anyway, at that time, the students were having their liking and disliking. But nobody complained or cribbed about the infrastructure. At that time, the only motto was they want to get a degree, they want to study. So academically, they were mischievous students, no doubt about it. But that mischief, we could convert them into through a lot of activity, we could convert them into getting good academics and creating good people through our institution. So I'm very proud of it.
I think the students of the current students of the college must be so proud to when they listen to it, when they realize how this college has started. And like you said, the students now enjoy such facilities, and they are actually privileged to enjoy facilities like this. But when they listen about how the college actually started, I think it is going to build a sense of pride inside them to know the foundation of this college.
In fact, now I feel, I should have kept the old photographs But I don't have those photographs now. If I would have had that photograph, I would have exhibited that photograph. But unfortunately, we don't have those photographs.
Yes, ma'am. So thank you for taking out precious time and being here with us today. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for giving this opportunity to interact with you. And before I conclude, I need the prayers of all my students. Your prayers will help us to grow better way. So I conclude by requesting the prayers from everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. This and all further episodes are brought to you in association with Internal Quality Assurance Cell led by Dr. Mona Mehta. In the next episode, we have TY students across various departments coming in to share their experiences and relive their own fresher days since we have a new FY stepping into the campus. I am Purva Bandwadkar from TYBMMC signing off for Team Spotlight.